Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how we can build a WhatsApp AI agent. How we're going to do that is we're going to use VoiceFlow, which has released a new feature called AI agents, and we're then going to use that AI agent and connect it to WhatsApp. Okay, so why would we use WhatsApp over email or over any other messaging platform? Well, there was a study recently done that said WhatsApp boasts significantly higher open rates at around 98% compared to emails, which seen an open rate of about 20 to 25%. What does this mean for a business? Well, for a business, this means if they send 1,000 emails to any leads or to inquiries, only about 200 to 250 of them would be opened, compared to WhatsApp, which would have 98% open. That could be 980 to 990 responses. That's a 4x in difference. So to any business that you plan on selling these agents to, make sure you mention this to them so they know that they can nearly 4x the leads that they want to generate. Okay, so let's get straight into how we build this step by step. The first thing we're going to do is come over here to a software called VoiceFlow, and this is where the new AI agent feature is done. Up here, when you sign in, you'll get a few free credits, and you should have the option to create a new agent up here in the top right corner. If you click that, then you'll be able to create a new agent, but we already have one done, so I'm going to go in here. And when you create a new agent, you will go into your workflows and you will just click in here. Now we have a blank canvas. Now to build this AI agent, we need to go up here to the top left of the corner and drag down this AI agent module. And we will just connect the start module to this AI agent. Now, if we open this, we have some selections that we can make. We can select an existing agent if we've already built one. We can make a new agent, or we can search the community to find some pre-built agents. And that's what we're going to do today. So the agent that we're going to build today is going to be for gyms. So gyms receive a lot of inquiries about opening times, classes, can I book a viewing, etc. So we're going to create two agents that can pass the conversation from each other, and they're going to be specialized in their own category. So the first agent that we're going to build is going to be a customer support specialist. So we're going to click this pre-built template that VoiceFlow gives you. And when we click that, it populates this block with our new AI agent. But we're going to come in here and we're going to select edit agent. And when we open this, you can see there's a full prompt here already, which tells this agent and gives this agent basically a personality and what it can do. Now, obviously this agent is not fit for the gym purpose that we're using it. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come over here to Claude. And I'm going to paste in this prompt that VoiceFlow had pre-built. And I'm going to say to Claude, here is the template of a prompt for an AI agent that I want you to follow the format of, except my agent is for a gym, so please modify this prompt to suit my use case. The gym, please use example data for this gym, and the purpose of this prompt is to answer general inquiries about the gym. Okay, and we're going to send that over. Now you can see we told this prompt to use example data, but when you're building this for your clients, just get the details off them about their gym or whichever kind of industry you're targeting. You'll get the details off them and you'll put that into the prompt so the AI agent has that at its ability to use. You can see now Claude is creating a pretty good prompt that we can use for the gym. You can see it has identity and purpose, voice and persona, gives it basically a personality, and gives you some examples of a conversation flow. So this is everything you need to make a good prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this up here and I'm going to bring it over to VoiceFlow, and I'm going to get rid of this old prompt. And now we are going to put in this new prompt, and that's basically as simple as that. That's basically our first agent built. So I can now click out of here and we can test this agent to see if it works. So I can say, hey, so we can wait for this agent to respond. You can see it says, hi there, I'm Alex from Fit Life Gym. How can I help you? Let's say, hey, do you do personal training? And this should be able to create a really good response. So you can see here, absolutely, we offer personal training in 30, 45 and 60-minute formats. Are you looking for more details, pricing, or how to get started? Okay, so this agent seems to be working. But this agent that we've built here is just a general Q&A or question and answer for our gym. What we need to do now is we need to create a second agent that's going to be the booking agent. So this agent is going to have details on our booking process, how to book viewings, how to book a walkthrough of the gym, how to book classes, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to the edit agent, and we're going to select up here in the top right corner, we're going to select paths. Now if we select a path, if we select this, we can call this path whatever we want to call it. So I'm going to call this path the booking agent. So this agent now has this path at its ability. So this agent in here with all of this prompt is going to know that it has ability to go down the booking agent path. Now, how is it going to know like when to take the booking agent path? This is where you're going to put it in here. In here, you have an LLM description. This is telling the prompt when to choose this path. So what we're going to put in here is something like choose this path whenever the user wants to book an appointment, book a walkthrough of the gym, wants to book a class, etc. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to say choose this option whenever the user wants to book anything for our gym. For example, they want to book a viewing or a class, etc. Now, because this was rushed and this is probably not the best prompt, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come back over here to Claude, and I'm going to say here is the prompt for an intent to choose an appointment path. Please just make it a little more detailed. Now Claude should make this a little bit more detailed, so this description knows when to choose this path. So we can see here we have some triggers. We're going to just copy the triggers and the purpose section here, and we're going to bring it over. We don't need all of this because it's not a full prompt. It's just kind of giving it an idea of when to choose the booking path. So if we come back over here now and we paste this in, so you can see here we have a purpose. The intent should be triggered whenever a user expresses interest in scheduling, booking, or reserving any type of appointment at FitLife Gym. So we're going to select that, and now this path is completely done. Now that that path is done, we can latch onto it here and we can bring it down and we can select a new agent. So you can see we have another agent step here, and we're going to open this and we are going to search the community again. We're going to pick the appointment specialist. So if we pick the appointment specialist and we want to edit this agent, now we can obviously see again, this is a prompt that we don't want to use. So we're going to come back over here with that prompt that we don't want to use, and we're going to say here is the agent for the appointment bookings. Please modify this so we can make it suit our gym. The main goal is to send this Calendly link. Please use this Calendly link whenever a user wants to book an appointment. Now Claude is going to create the prompt for our AI agent that is going to specialize in the booking process. So you can see here, appointment booking agent for FitLife Gym. This agent handles all appointment booking inquiries for FitLife Gym. The primary goal is to identify when a user wants to book any type of appointment and direct them to the gym's Calendly scheduling link. Gives a full prompt, and we are going to copy that now that it's done and bring it back over here, and we're going to get rid of the old prompt and now paste the new prompt for the appointment specialist. Now that we have this new prompt in here, we need to create another path which brings it back over to the Q&A agent whenever the user maybe goes down this path, doesn't want to book and wants to start asking more general questions. We have to give it a route to go back to the Q&A agents. So we're going to select this and we're going to call it general knowledge agent, and we're going to say whenever the user is asking a general question, transfer them back to this general agent. Now this prompt should know whenever the user is asking a general question or it's not about appointment scheduling, then it will transfer it back over to the Q&A agent. So if we press that now, should be all good. So now that we have the general Q&A agent, we're going to select that and bring it back up here to the agent, which is the general questions. Now that is basically our full agent completed. If we test this right now, we can see exactly how it works. So I'm going to come up here to the top right and click run. I'm going to run a test and we're going to see how this agent works. So it says, hi there, I'm Alex from FitLife Gym. How can I help you today? Hey, I'm going to say, hey, do you do personal training? And if we send that over, it says absolutely we offer 30, 45, 60-minute formats. I'm going to say, okay, can I book? And when it notices that we want to book, you can see it transfers you over to the appointment specialist. It says, I'd be happy to help you schedule an appointment for the gym. We offer simple online booking system where you can select the perfect time that works for you. You can book your training session directly through this link, in which it will take us to a booking link for my Calendly. Okay, so this is perfect. This seems to be working. Now that our AI agent is completely done, we need to get it onto WhatsApp. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to come up here to where it says publish, and we're going to publish this agent and just press publish. And while we're waiting for this to publish, it should be done. And now it's done. We're going to wait for the pop-up to come up, and it says add agent to website. We're going to click this. We're going to come over here, and what we need to grab from over here is API keys. We need to go down to where it says API keys, and we need to copy this. Now, the reason why we have to use a separate software to put this agent onto WhatsApp is because VoiceFlow doesn't natively have an option for you to put the agent onto WhatsApp. So we have to use the second software, which is what we're going to do now. And the only thing we need for that second software is the API key of this agent that we've built on VoiceFlow. So we grab the API key, which is down here. Okay, so after we have the API key, we come over to this website, which is called Tixaya Agents. And this is the website or the software which is going to allow us to put our VoiceFlow agent onto WhatsApp. So you can see it's called up here, Tixaya Agents. And when you come to this website, you will have the option to select a new agent in which you can create a new agent. When you create that new agent, it will take you to a page like this, in which you will go over. The first thing you need to do when you come to this page is you will need to go over to settings, come down here to where it says integrations, and you're going to select this on. So this will usually be off. We're just going to select this on, and we're going to click save. And then we will have the option over here to put in our VoiceFlow API key. So I'm going to copy and paste in the VoiceFlow API key that we just copied from over here. And we put that in here where it says VoiceFlow API key. And now we are basically ready to go. So you can see over here, we now have access to the agent that we built on VoiceFlow. Okay, so now that we've put our API key in, we're able to put this agent onto WhatsApp now. And how we're going to do that is we're going to come over here to where it says channels. And you can see here, there is a WhatsApp integration option. Obviously, I have it already pre-configured. But if you click in here, it should not be configured already. And Tixaya Agents, the software, gives you a video here in how to set up your WhatsApp and VoiceFlow connection. I'm not going to go through that in this video, but it's a very simple, straightforward video where you can watch when you're building this. To give you an idea of how it works, there is an option over here which you can select, and you can just click here, connect with Meta. And once you have a WhatsApp business account, you can just click connect and it will connect to your WhatsApp business account. Okay, so after you have completed watching this video, WhatsApp will give you a number in which your VoiceFlow agent is set up on. And when it gives you that number, then you can go over to WhatsApp and start testing it. So right now we're going to use the number that WhatsApp gave me and that Tixaya also has access to. And if we come over here, our AI agent should be set up on this WhatsApp number. So if I say to this agent, hello, it should send back a response to us now. Hello again, how can I assist you? I'm going to say, hey, I want to know what classes you have. And you can see then it responds with all of the classes that they have in this gym. I'm then going to say, okay, can I book an appointment for the yoga class? And then it responds back. It says, I'd be happy to help you schedule an appointment for the yoga class at Fit Life Gym. We offer a simple booking system where you can select the perfect time that works for you, and then you have a link to the booking. Now, obviously, this is completely customizable. So if you're working with real estate agents, roofers, big companies, restaurants, you can set this up, and when you're prompting the VoiceFlow agent, you will just switch it around to the company's details. So if you're working with a restaurant, you may put their menu into it and the details about when they open, etc. but you can swap it out with your details. Now, don't worry about the way it's sending two messages, because right now I have it set up on a test phone number, which it does that. But when you set this up on a production phone number and you follow the instructions that Tixaya agents gives you, then everything will work perfectly. But there you go. You've now just learned how to set up a VoiceFlow agent and put it onto WhatsApp. And this is a very, very beneficial agent and WhatsApp connection, which the majority of businesses can use to enhance and get more leads. Just another tip as we close out this video, you can go over here on Tixaya agents and you have access to all of the chats that was sent. So you can see here, can I book an appointment for the yoga class? And you can see the chat here. And also on a discovery call, when you're selling this to a client, or when you're on a call with a potential client, you can show them that they have the chance to continue a chat themselves, and they can then send, instead of the AI agent, they can respond themselves, which is pretty cool. If I say yes, hello there, and I send that, if I come back over to WhatsApp, you can see it says now chatting with Folu, yes, hello there. But that is basically everything you need to build this agent. I'll leave a link in the description where you can join my community if you want an extra hand, or if you want to do a one-on-one call. I can show you exactly how I build this for my agencies and the clients that I currently work with. But jump into the community and we'll go from there.